Hey, I'm Sean for Rusty Shovel TV, and continuing on our theme of rain-related topics here, we're going to talk about the rainwater retention system that Aquascape has in place, and some of the parts that can make that work for you. In a previous video I talked about using the rain barrel for rainwater retention. Well, this takes this to a whole nother level. You can use this for watering purposes and to power a pondless waterfall or a pondless water feature of any kind. So basically what is shown here on this poster, I'm not sure if you can see this very well, but I'll try and get a picture of this on the blog as well. Basically what you're going to do is, instead of using something above ground for your rainwater retention, you're going to dig a hole in your yard, line it with rubber, and then you're going to stack Aqua Blocks on top of each other to create an underground holding tank, fill back over top of that, and then you're going to have an underground storage for your water without anybody knowing it. So the Aqua Blocks, this is a small one. They basically kind of look like a heavy-duty milk carton crate, but you're going to basically dig out your basin, line that with rubber, stack these in, backfill it all with rock. And what this does is, you could backfill the whole thing with gravel, but if you can picture filling up a 5-gallon pail with water. If you fill it and it's empty, you're going to get 5 gallons worth of water in there. But if you filled the bucket with rock first and then filled up the bucket with water, you're only going to get so much, only a portion of the water that you could be. So this is going to maximize your space for the amount of water. Now, how does that get tied into the rainwater? Well, right here we're showing a downspout filter. So underneath your downspout there's going to be this filter here that sits under your downspout, so it filters out all the stuff off of your roof. And then from here you feed it into a weeping tile or a pipe, and that'll drain into your underground Aqua Blocks system. Now, underneath all of those Aqua Blocks, you're going to have a centipede and snorkel vault for housing your pump, so that you can get the water out from under the ground, and that's going to bring the water up. You can have it with any type of water feature you want, and it's all going to drain back down into that underground holding tank. And from that line you can also tap into it with a tap and use it for watering your flowers, watering your grass. You can put a booster pump in there and run an irrigation system off of it. And so it's a really great way to utilize the rainwater as a very green method of watering, and can actually tie in very nicely to a water feature, if you like, to kind of beautify your yard a little bit. So you can also do this, the Aqua Blocks system. You can also put these in for any type of a pondless water feature. If you don't want to have the maintenance of a pond, but you do want to have, say, a waterfall or a fountain or something like that that looks like it's just draining into the ground, you can dig one of these in without the rainwater retention portion and use it that way. So if you want to come into the Rusty Shovel Landscape Shop, 680 Angus Street, we'd be happy to walk you through what I just explained there in a little bit more detail, and see if that might be something that can work for you in your situation, because we sure have had a lot of rain. It would be nice to actually use it for something.